A couple of days ago, reWASD rolled out a new update for their software, and the version went from 7.3 to 8.0. So that indicates this is a very major update, which is one of the big things is the introduction to new subscription models. However, that is a very big topic, and this belongs to a different video. For today's video, I'm gonna just talk about the additional feature that is included for the FlashDG Vader 3 Pro, which is the third gyroscope assist. Okay, so let me open up real quick. Let me open reWASD real quick. Alright, so I got reWASD interface open here. As you already know, FlashDG controller, when they're working with reWASD, the gyroscope only has two assists. The horizontal assist, which is the controller pitching the controller, and the horizontal assist, which is controlled by yawing the controller right here. The Vader 2 and Apex 2 has no roll. And on the following generation, which is Vader 3, Vader 4, in order to use the roll, you have to switch to Nintendo Switch mode. However, recent update, it appears that from the Vader 3 does have the roll assist in the direct input mode, and just reWASD actually included in this update. So there are two new functions that was included. So let me open this real quick. Okay, so first of all is the ability to switch assist. So normally you only use the yaw to draw horizontal, but now with the new assist you can actually opt for using the roll. You can see that I'm rolling my controller right here. I'm rolling right here. Yeah. Now I switch back to using yaw, roll. Okay, no yaw. So this is more or less a matter of reference. Like some people like to hold it flat like this, like I do, and just move using the yaw to control. Some other kind prefer to hold it upward. So it's purely a matter of reference. Now I'm gonna open this real quick. So now you notice that the tilt control is still gray out. You cannot select it. This is a problem really, because this is also kind of gyroscope, but I'm gonna talk about later. But let's just open advanced. Okay, so on the advanced tab, it looks almost the same, except for that now we have lane mapping. So lane mapping is now the additional feature you use when let's just say you have let's say you use yaw to look horizontally, and then your row is kind of up. It's not really used for anything. This is where the lane mapping is for. You apply to the lane control in order to do something like leaning left and right. So look like let's just say I am gonna map these to Q and A, kind of make it like leaning. When you roll the controller left, it will kick up the Q key, and when you roll the controller right, it will kick up the E key. Let's just put this in test. Okay, I'm gonna put this to test real quick. Okay, so it's kind of open here. Well, that doesn't look right. So what happened when I press the pause the gyroscope? They don't kick off, but as soon as I activate the gyroscope, the key just go absolutely haywire. Yeah, that doesn't look usable at all. Not at all. Now let's go back to this. So the gyroscope function only has the aiming, but not the tilt control. And there's another limitation of this, and that's you cannot use the gyroscope to emulate as a DualShock or Nintendo Switch gyroscope. So using the gyroscope to play some game that support gyroscope natively in emulator like a Wii emulator or Nintendo Switch emulator is out of the question, because the gyroscope doesn't support pass-through, It appears that it's reusable for mouse and maybe emulating a left and right stick, just not for raw data in order to emulate actual gyroscope, and that kind of strange. But I think there's an explanation. That's because in direct input mode, the gyroscope is tied directly to mouse, and reWASD is using the mouse data that the gyroscope generated to translate it to their own gyroscope control. And because kind of like processed data, it's not really raw data in order to make reliable functions for raw gyroscope. I hope that kind of makes sense to you. So yeah, they added gyroscope. They added the third axis, the row axis for gyroscope, and you got two functions, one of which is not really usable, and the other is a matter of reference. Like you want to use the row or you want to use your, and it's not available for DualShock or Squid emulation. No, it's unusable for tilt control. But this is still progress really. This is still progress because I thought that the Vader 3 was basically the same thing as a Vader 2, but I was wrong. Apparently they updated the gyroscope as well. It's just that it took reWASD so long to integrate that. And that kind of bring me hopes for the Vader 4. I seriously hope FlyDG make up their minds and kinda allow us to make use of the gyroscope fully in direct input mode. But that's something we have to wait. Anyway, that's all I have to say for now. Thank you for watching, and I will see you again.